Tonight we're doing a continuation of our macrame project that we started. So here's where we're at. It's looking really good. And we have just a little bit left to do. This is the picture of what we're going towards. So we're going to get to it. Grab your cozy drink. I've got mine. My cutie patootie mama bear mug. It's so cute. And let's get going. It's going to be so fun. I hope you guys had a good weekend. It's Sunday. We're having a chill night. Okay, I'm in my instructions because this is my first ever macrame project. And we're doing this part now. So from what I can tell, the next step is adding the rest of our strings that we've already cut, thankfully. And when I wrap them up, hi, I'm Shakes. When we wrap them up, I was careful. Let's make sure they don't get all knotted. There. Okay. So I'm going to split up 4 on each side. And then I'm going to tie them. Hi there. Thanks for joining. And I'm just going to loop this through. Like that. Make sure it's even at the bottom. Just going to make sure that my strings are even. And add my 4 to each side of the 8 that I've already pre-cut. Oops, I'm adding them the wrong way. I want it to go this way. There we go. And there's one side. The other. Move it up so you guys can see just a little bit better. This goes through this way. This might be a quick one. Tell me in the chat if you guys have tried macrame projects before. And if you have a cozy drink, if you guys had a good weekend. I am just adding my 4th knot over here. And then I'm going to switch to the other side and add the last 4 on that side. Hi, Farishta. So we've got 4 extra added on that side there. And then I've got 4 more here that I'm going to add next on the other side to make it symmetrical. And it's too quiet tonight. I forgot my music. If you guys like watching, if you're having a calm, cozy time, feel free to share it with your friends. If you think they'll like it too. This is like my Sunday self-care that I like to do. Have some time to work on a little project. Just do something chill with my hands. Get myself out of my head. And you guys are basically my body doubles. If you know about ADHD and how helpful that can be. This macrame project, I wrapped the hoop probably over a year ago, and it's been sitting in my cupboard unfinished. So today we're going to finish it, and we're going to have a finished product. It's not done yet, but we're going to have a finished product that we'll be able to hang as a decoration. It'll be gorgeous. So I'll move this so you guys can see. Because the next thing we're going to do, I'm just going to straighten out all of my strings. Tell me in the chat if you guys think I should be doing more macrame, or I like to do all types of different hobbies. Embroidery, I like to paint, pretty much anything is on the table. Paper crafts. And there we go. Hi, Michelle. I'm just straightening out all of the different strings that I have. And I'm going to, hi Cam. I'm going to start my next step now that I have all of my various strings attached. Just getting them all organized so that I'm ready to go. Do you guys have a cozy drink with you tonight? Did you have a relaxing weekend or a busy weekend? Ours is always busy, which is why I like to do my Sunday reset with you guys. Have a little bit of calm time. There we go. Can you see that? It's all nice and organized, flat. So the next thing we're going to do is a square knot. So I'm going to take these 4 and I'm going to go like this. Can you guys see that okay? Hi, Maverick. And then I'm going to take this one. Good that I said hi. Good girl. Okay, tuck this one under. Oops. There we go. And okay, so this one goes over and under like that. Then this one gets tucked through like this. And that's my knot. And then I just have to tighten it in the right spot. Can you play a nice song you have when it's really nice? What song is it? Okay, so I'm just looking at the picture to see where to tie. And it's going to go like up there, probably like an inch down or so. Hi, Valerie. So I'm going to pull it up to about there. Can you guys see that okay? Pull it down. There, right there. It sounds weird, but it's actually very good. I can't play it right now, but I can play it later and I'll let you know what I think. Hi, Valerie. Thanks for saying hello. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is keep going with these knots down in my little V pattern. So what I want to do is take this one, and that becomes, okay, that becomes my 2 there. And then this one goes across, and then this one goes like this and under. And then this goes over top like this. And then I've done this knot. This is like a knot I used to do bracelets with 100 times. Hi, Baba. And then like that. Oh, I missed the other half of my knot. No wonder it's not very secure. Okay, let's try this again. So we do that. And then we do the second part. That's why. Okay. He goes this way and he goes this way. And this one goes under now. And then through like this. There, that looks better. Now we have an actual knot. I love it. Hi, Evie. See your little knot there? That's our first one. And then we're going to just keep going down in like the V pattern. And then this becomes our next 4. So that one goes under like this. And then through, I'm going to take these. And then through. And then you go through here. And then we're going to go up about an inch. And then we do the same thing. You go under. You go under and over, right? Like this. How did I do? Yeah, we did it. Okay. So we have 2. I'm going to hold it up for you. You see? We've got the start, and then we're going to go all the way down this way. Move it back so you guys can see a little bit better as I go. One, two, 1, 2. So I'm basically taking the outside string is the middle string. There we go. Is my next one. There's my 4. Under and over like that. And then you go through there. We're getting there. Hi, Aga. Hi, Michelle. And then I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. And then the same thing. So I used to make bracelets. I don't know if you guys have ever made like a square knot embroidery bracelet. I used to make those all the time when I was a kid. That's basically all this knot is. Reminds me of camp. There. Does that look the same? No. That one looks good. That one doesn't. over, and then under, and then through. Did I do the opposite last time? There we go. Now we got it. Over, under, and through. Nope. What did I do wrong? Must be this one. Over, under, through. Like this. Aha, she got it. Okay, I got it. We're good. We made it. It might have been a bit of a struggle, but we got there. I like that you can always go through and like retighten it after. So the next part, where's that one's feeling a little loose. I just want to tighten it. There. There's our third knot. It's pretty. I like it. What do you guys think? Double tap if you like it. Tell me in the chat if you think we should do more crafts like this or if we should do something else. And let's see. Do our next 4. Over, under, through. This is really making me want to make bracelets. Too close. There. Just trying to keep them all spaced out pretty evenly. And then this one was over and this one was under, if I remember correctly. Yep. Okay. I think we got the hang of this now. And then we take these 2 and they can go off to the side. Then we take our next 4 and we keep going. Over, under, and through. Try to keep it pretty close to the same distance. Over, under, through. Oops, I did that side. This one goes under. No, this one goes over. Right? Under. I love how much I'm second guessing myself with this. It's crazy. Okay, we can do this. Except that's not the knot. Am I too much of a perfectionist? It's possible. Hi, it's Beverly. Here we go. We got it that time. Doesn't it look nice? Oh, I love it. It's looking so cute. Well, dye my hair blue and call me Marge because I love you, homie. Oh my gosh, Stevie. That's so funny. Okay, let's keep going. Over, under, and through. Come up like this. And you go out like that. And then about there. This one goes under. And this one goes over. This. There we go. First try that time. We're getting somewhere. I just have to watch and make sure that because I think I'm almost to the bottom. So when I get here, how many knots are there? 1, 2, 3. I'm just counting my knots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The math feels wrong. I wonder why the math is wrong on that. Because there's 7. And then one more. I think I'll do one more on this side and then we'll switch to the other side. Over, under, and through, and through, and there we go. Under, over, and through. Oh, I was so confident. No, still wrong. What is happening? Under, over, this way, and then this way. There. Now we got it. Okay. Okay, now we just have to do the other side. And then in the picture, I do have a pair of scissors around somewhere. In the picture, they haven't like frayed it out, but I kind of want to fray. See how the bottoms are all just kind of left hanging? I kind of want to like comb it out and make it look intentional and then even it all out too. So that'll be next after we do the other side worth of knots. And this knot is not knotting. Sorry, that was really cringy, but it's being useless for me. There we go. To this side. We start with our first 4. And then we have to make sure we're doing the same. So we go over and then under and then through. Can you guys see that okay? And then through. And then I'm going to line it up. I'm going to pull it back some so you guys can see better. And I'm going to line it up with my knot on the other side so that it's symmetrical. Right about there, I think. Get my stuff all set up, and then this one goes under, and this one goes over, and then we go through like this and like this, and there we have our next knot. Let's hold it up and see if it actually worked out. Does it look even? Hold it up like by the center. I think I could pull it up a little higher, but I don't hate it. It's pretty cute. What do you guys think? Double tap if you like it. And as always, tell me in the chat if you guys have other requests for other types of projects. I'm just tightening this up to pull it up a little higher. There. Let's see. Thank you. Thanks, Foxy. That looks better. I'm obsessed with this. It's so cute. So now we just have a million more to go. 7 more to go. So I do that. And then that becomes my next 4 over and then under and then do my loops. Are you guys crafters? And then this one gets lined up with the next one. And then this one goes under. Over and through. And then this has to go through this way. There. I feel like this is something that is really fun. I love just like doing something with my hands, get out of my head, just relax a little bit. It's Sunday. We're about to go back into another busy week, I'm sure, for everyone. Over, under. Looping through. Looping through. Keeping you in line. Under. Over. And then through. Where's this one coming? There we go. Just wanted to tighten it a little bit. Here. Okay, let's see how I did. How are we making out? Ah! I love it. It's looking so good. This is like a doily, but it reminds me of a dream catcher, right? But it's really just like lace or something. It's cool. One, two, three, four. Get our strings. 1, 2. over, under, tuck it under, tuck it in. I am just looking at everything. Hair coloring discussion, that's interesting. Oh, that would have been from the comment from before. Those AI summaries are really funny sometimes. So then this one goes under, and then over and tuck, tuck, there. Oops. If you guys are experienced macrame artists, do you use something to like weigh the strings down? Do you like tape them down? I'm curious. Right now it's just strings everywhere. I have 2 knots left, and then that's it, I think. Let's see. 2 hour over and under through. Do you guys want to see how it's looking? Let's take a look. How are we doing for symmetricality, I wonder? I think it's okay. I don't like this hole here. It's like, I think it's all right though. Not too bad. See the hole that I'm talking about? I'm not like super keen on that. It'll probably be hidden once I hang it. Where do you guys think I should hang it? Where would you put something like this? Is it like a bedroom? Or is it like a living room? What do you guys think? I want to know what your opinions are. I think I only have one left to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I've run into an issue. I've got to undo this bottom knot so I can do my one on this side. That's what I was wondering if I was going to have to. So I'm just going to undo this and then come back and do it after. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Left over right. Were you guys taught how to make a box knot? Left over right and under, right over left and under? My mom drilled that into me when I was a kid, and I can't tie a knot without telling myself left over right and under, right over left and under. Hi, Jennifer. It's such a silly thing, but it is just, it gets stuck there in my head forever. And you know it's her voice, it's not my voice. And then you go there. Okay, I think we're on our last knot. I've got 4 here. I'm going to do my left and my right. And I'm going to circle through. Hi guys, if you're just joining, I'm Liza from Chaos by Liza, and this is our Sunday reset night, my chaotic cute reset. I like to just do a craft or something just to get ready for the week, and we're just having a calm, cozy night. So if you like watching, then definitely give us a follow. Give me a follow. Look at that. Okay. I want to finish this, tie this and make it nice. And then I want to finish the bottom and make that look good too. Because right now I like this. I don't like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is tie a little loop here so that we can grab my scissors. Hi, Riva. Grab a drink. So that this can be a nice knot to hang it from. Kind of want it to be like pretty much the same size as that. And then I'm gonna untwist it. And then to give it a loop, just tie it in a double knot probably. Doesn't need to be gorgeous, but I do want it to be like finished looking. There, and then I'm just gonna trim the edges. Hi, Katie. Okay, so we've got a little loop there. That should hold it up and it doesn't look as wild. And then the next thing we're gonna do is clean this up. So what I'm thinking, I want to stop where it's going to fray somewhere. So we can leave it frayed all the way down, or we can kind of tie some knots towards the end. Let's see, where's my shortest string? Right here. I'm thinking it goes to like the bottom knot. We use that and then do something like this, like tie a little knot. I'm going to do a test. We're going to do a test round. So I'm just tying a knot here. Where's my string with the knot? Right here. And then I'm going to knot it all the way across and then fray it and see how it looks. But I just want to fray this one first. And then cut them all to that length, I think. I'm just pulling the strings apart. There. If you had a comb, this would work really well with a comb. I didn't bring one down, so I'm just doing it with my fingers. And then we have like a little ponytail. I'm going to try a few more and see if I like it. I'm going to cut them the same length. Let me know what you guys think. Fix my glasses. Okay, we're fraying. We're pulling it apart. I just feel like it's going to do this eventually anyway. And the way that they left it in this one just looks kind of messy. I wanted it to look a little bit cleaner than that. So we'll see. Worst case, we just leave it be. I'm going to tangle. There we go. And I might take a comb to it later too. Okay, here we have the first attempt. Obsessed with the tassels. Okay, we're definitely going with that. I love it. It's so cute. I say that all the time. Everything is so cute. But it's fun. Okay. I'm going to tie my knots and then cut my lengths. Hi, Susie. We're tying, right now I'm just tying the ends of my strings here, and we're going to fray them. We're just finishing up the project. I'm really excited about it. And whoops, that one's just a little too low. Here we go. And one more. Fix my glasses. Okay, and then I'm going to trim them all to the same length. And then I'm going to fray them out, and then we can look and see how they're doing, if we like them. I think they're going to look really cute. I think it's going to take this project kind of and just make it look a little bit more finished, a little bit less like a kit I got from the dollar store. Would be really fun to like dip dye the ends. High pressure home. That might be like my next project when I'm feeling ambitious. Have you seen those? Like they look so good. My mother-in-law has one in her house. It's like all dip dyed in ombre blues. It looks gorgeous. It's so pretty. I'm just fraying a couple of strings here as I talk at you guys. Thanks for joining tonight. Let's look and see how it's looking. What do you think? I think that's going to be really cute. We've got our little tassels on one side compared to the unfinishedness on the other side. I think that's going to make a big difference. Yeah, I like it. It's cute. We'll keep going. Pull it up so I can tie my knots. Knots on knots on knots. Trying to keep everything even so I can see where all of my knots should go. Don't forget to like and give me a follow. And tell me how you're doing in the chat. If you're having a cozy night like me. If it's night. Maybe it's not night for you guys. It's clearly dark outside here. I would love to hear where you think I should hang this. In my house? I can't decide. I have in my bedroom plans to put in like a whole library. And I don't really think it fits with like the vibe, but it could go there. I also have I think I could probably put it up in the living room somewhere. It would be cute. I usually have like an embroidery that I put there. Hi, Julia. And should we cut a few and fray them out so that we can see how we're doing? I'm sure if you're actually like into macrame, I'm saying all the wrong words. This is my first ever macrame. Feel free to correct me. I don't mind. The no-look cut just made me so nervous. What should I do with all these? Make little tassels. Happy, happy. I love your username. It's so cute. Fraying away. Fray for fray. There we go. Come on, you. Just trying to untwist it all. What should I do tomorrow? I really want to. It says hair cutting and frying tips. Fraying, not frying. And we're definitely not cutting hair. We're cutting string or rope. I'd call it string. Sorry, AI. And I am trying to get rid of this. There we go. Let's keep going. There. Should we check it out? See how it's looking? It's a little crooked. But we can actually I don't mind this in the slightest. I think it's looking so adorable. There, I used a different word. Very happy about it. Isn't it sweet? There, used another word. I'll probably just hang it and give it a trim once I'm done. Hi, Zamira. And then I can trim it and make it perfectly even while it's hung up. But for now, this will do nicely. I'll get my last knots frayed here, and then we will keep going with the last little finishing touches. I wonder if I should be like putting some glue in the knots or anything. I'm sure it's fine as long as it's not in somewhere that people are going to be pulling on it. This one's already starting to fray, just kind of proving my point. Trying to keep my knots evenly lined up. And then we're almost done. Just in time. How many more do I have to do? A few. This one is short. Well, we'll have to leave it. And don't forget to double tap so I know you can hear me. I'm almost there, and then I can show you. We're just tying a couple of knots. Don't forget to follow Chaos by Liza. That's me. I'm here live every Sunday and every Thursday. On Sunday, we do our Chaotic Cute Reset. On Thursday, we do our Chaotic Cute Craft Night. It's super fun. Oh. There we go. So as I was saying, don't forget to follow. Hi, Dimitri. I'm here Sundays and Thursdays. And we're always doing some sort of craft or something fun. We're having calm, cozy, creative time. What am I making? Thanks, Dimitri. I'm just going to tie this knot and then I'll hold it up to show you. We're making a macrame. It kind of looks like a dream catcher to me, but this is like a doily. So it's macrame. And right now we're just finishing off the bottom here. That's so cool. Thank you so much, Dimitri. So I'm just going to trim the rest of I'm actually going to try and keep it like at the same angle as we did here. This was by accident. And I'm just going to trim it and then we're going to fray the ends and then we're going to be done. But I'm obsessed with how it's looking. I think it's great. So the next thing I have to do is just trim. Let's see if we can't get this lined up so we can cut it nice and even. Here we go. I got the scissors out. Do I sell them? No, actually I don't. This is a kit that I got from the dollar store. I'm here for more of like a self-care. I do have a shop in my BIO. There are a few things there for sale. This is actually the first time I've ever made macrame. So I'm very flattered. Thank you. I like to use this time as like my self-care day, get out of my mind and into my hands, do something a little fun with my hands. And this is where we end up. Hi, Darbear. So I love the scissor emojis. That's awesome. So I trimmed it. Let's see how we did. There's one short guy that's driving me crazy, but hopefully he just blends in. And we're just going to fray that out. I was saying earlier, I don't know the lingo for macrame. So I've been talking about like fraying things, and I don't know if that's the right way to say it or not, but I'm just like pulling the strings apart because while I was tying the knots, they were basically fraying anyway. So I wanted it to look more finished. Do I live in Canada? Yeah, I do live in Canada. So it is late at night here. Where are you watching from? You too. That's awesome. Hi, Jenny. Yeah, today was a rough day for us Canadians for the Olympics. I don't know if I should even be bringing it up. It was a tough day in our house anyway. There, we're getting somewhere. We're going to take a comb to it after just to clean it up. Like I was saying, you don't watch the Olympics, unfortunately, no worries. It was the men's hockey. We're playing the gold medal game against the US, and they lost in overtime. So it was a bit of a bummer. If you're a hockey fan. The crying emoji, I love it. Totally agree. I saw a TikTok of someone pretending to be a Canadian throwing their TV out into the snow, which I thought was just priceless. Hi, everyone. Double tap so I know you guys can hear me. Tell me in the chat where you're listening from. And don't forget to follow Chaos by Liza. We're doing our fun, chaotic, cute reset night. Sunday nights for resets. And this is a project that I'm using you guys to help me finish because ADHD. It's been sitting unfinished in my craft cupboard for at least a year. And now we're almost done. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. Have you guys tried macrame before? No? This is my first foray into macrame, like I was saying, but you really want to. That's awesome, Dimitri. I recommend it. This is our second, so I started it on Thursday during my craft night, and we're already done. It really wasn't that bad. The most tedious thing was it came in just a pile of rope, and I had to cut all of the individual strips of rope. So that was kind of annoying. But other than that, oh my gosh. Okay, I think we have some trimming to do to clean it up. See how he's too long over here. But otherwise, you say you buy that. Well, I'm from the East Coast, so we have Dollarama. But yeah, that's where I got it from. It's awesome. This is the picture. And this is what we ended up with. I took my creative liberties and added this part on the bottom. But I think it just finishes it. See how this one, the ends are just like kind of scraggly, in my opinion. I didn't want scraggly ends because we only have the Dollarama. Yeah, exactly. I only have the Dollarama too. So I think I'm just going to lay it down and try and trim up like this little bit. And then, hi Cosmopolitan, hi Teddy Bear. And then it's looking really good. I'm scared. Scared. Okay, how do I get this to fall? I wonder if I should cut it holding it like this. Should we try? Should I try cutting it while I'm holding it? Do you want to use a brush for the bottom? Is that what you said? I'm just going to double check. Yes, I am probably going to take a comb and comb it out. I just don't have one down with me right now. I definitely want to trim that up. Hi, Nadisha. Okay, I'm going to try and clean it up, though. I'm scared. Okay. I'm scared to cut the ends. Too short. It's like cutting bangs. I have a daughter, and she used to have like front bangs, and I refused to cut her bangs. I always made my husband do it because I'm so scared. Okay. But it's very clearly I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's really short over here and really long over here. So I'm gonna go in and try. Woo! Just like a little bit at a time. Okay. Let's try this. And then I'll hold it up again and we'll see how I did. Maybe I'll make my husband go and cut a do. Got my strings out of the way. Let's see how we're doing. Can we tell? Hold it from the center. It still looks too long, doesn't it? Where are the ones that I cut? Right there. Yeah, they're definitely still too long. I need to cut like that much. All right, I'm going to do this. We're going to go like a real trim. Wish me luck. I'm scared. I'm really scared, especially because this is my wrong hand. Trying to put my hand. Okay, I'm going to do it with my left hand. Let's try this. Right there. All right, I'm ready. I'm terrified, but I'm ready. Just in case you were wondering, I'm definitely not a hairdresser by day. I would make a terrible one. You would not want me cutting your hair. It still looks too long, but at least it's not too short. What do we think? Is it getting there? Am I holding it crooked? It needs to go. Doesn't look too bad. It needs to go up more this way. Like this. Let's see. I'm going to try that. See how we do with that. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh, it's already 20 after. Okay. There. Let's see. We've got one here that's kind of sticking out a little. And the rest don't look too bad, I don't think. This guy. I would be, maybe it's my scissors aren't sharp enough. How do the hairdressers do it? There. Okay. I would say I'm generally happy about that, actually. It looks a lot trimmer. It looks a lot neater and tidier than the picture. Oh, am I holding it crooked? Still looks good. I'm looking through. Just being silly. So that's that. Don't forget to follow Chaos by Liza. Thanks so much for watching tonight, guys. I hope to see you again soon. I only go live twice a week, Sundays and Thursdays, but hopefully you guys will join me again. Have a good night. Have a good night.